Okay, so I'm not a YouTuber or anything, but I needed to get certain things off my chest and also express the amount of hate I have towards Mnet and the producers right now. I also want to create space for discussions about the favoritism and unfairness in this show, and for other people to hate on Mnet with me, as this is crazy. Just a disclaimer, please do not hate any of the final members of ISNA. First of all, congrats to all the debuting members. I don't hate any of them, I just feel like some deserved it a bit more than others. Also, don't get me wrong, a bunch of my top picks made it, but I can't say I'm 100% happy, especially because my top 2 YUJU and Fuko didn't make it. To be honest, the show's been spiraling downwards ever since the start of part 2. The performances were good, but the favoritism, oh boy. That was exactly the main problem of the show, the lack of screen time for certain contestants, and the abundance of screen time for others. This was very unfair. The most robbed contestants in the finale were no doubt YUJU and Fuko. They did not get any quality screen time in part 2. It almost looks like Mnet forgot about them. To make it even worse for me, they were my top 2. Now to talk about the finale. The performances were great, and the I Will Always Love You performance was amazing. Mnet clearly showed us that they would work as 10 members, and yet they didn't act upon it. Having a surprise 7th member was expected, as ILAND 1 also had 7 debuting members. What broke my heart and made me very upset was Fuko's situation. Poor Fuko was consistent the entire show. She had been placing in good ranks, and never made a mistake in a performance. She is a 1 in 2 package, with beautiful visuals and stunning vocals. Mnet could have had that, but no, they chose only visuals. You might notice that I'm not talking about GYURI and YUJU, and that is because their reactions were not as emotional as Fuko. Mnet knew this, and used it to make it dramatic, but also they emotionally tortured Fuko. I have never felt so bad watching someone in such a horrible state. And nobody was there to comfort her. She was always the support pillar and uni for others during the whole show. She wanted to debut so bad. Her speech broke me. I feel bad for GYURI and YUJU, but they are younger than Fuko, and they hopefully have many more chances to debut. Overall, the lineup was a bit predictable, and I can't say that I'm 100% happy, especially because my top 2 contestants didn't make it. I can't say for sure, but I don't know whether I'll stan. This is kind of disappointing, as I've watched the entirety of ILAND 2. To end on a good note, the final hugging scene of ISNA, that was kinda nice to see. So yeah, that's all. Take care.